Merry meet Aquarius, Aquarius sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Aquarius. Starting today, the 8th of June, 2023, we are streaming your reading live on YouTube and on Twitch, and moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Suzanne, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Diane. Thank you so much, Suzanne, and thank you, Diane. Thank you to all of you Aquarius and friends of Aquarius for joining us today for this 2-week reading. I am reading you can, if you're on YouTube, you can fast forward through all the shuffling I'm about to do if you don't want to watch it by using the timestamps right in the video description. I'm reading with this ancient Italian tarot today, and I've already purified with this beautiful vervain, or Van as we call it, by Panier des Sens. I love this spray colognes of Van or traditional eau de cologne as an alternative to burning sage, and it works beautifully. Like I said, 2-week reading, Aquarius, sun, rising, and moon sign. Whether you're watching live or on a restream, this is for you. So it does go out to a lot of Aquarius. If it doesn't seem to apply to you, it could be that it's not meant for you. In that case, just disregard the reading and check out one of the readings for your other zodiacal signs. Or remember that we also have a general reading for all signs every day except for Monday. You can find the most recent of those restreams right on my website at ariels-corner.com. Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. I just remind you, I do not read with card reversals, in case that makes you wonder. When you see me flipping those cards right side up, it's just my style of reading, and it's the way I prefer to read the tarot anymore. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. If you want to give a donation on YouTube and you're watching live, you could use a super sticker or super chat. If you're watching on a restream, you could use a super thanks. If you want to just go off the platform and still give a donation, you can use our PayPal link at paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure that you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads by subscribing to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com. We have all kinds of merchandise, including tarot decks there. It's an affiliate store, which means that we make a small commission off of each and every sale. So appreciative that you are here today, Aquarius, and I'm going to do my best for you. So let me just give this deck a nice clean cut and see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous, amazing, fabulous Aquarius. All right, we're starting out with this 5 of Cups. Then we've got a 6 of Cups. And then we've got an 8 of Cups. Cuppy, cuppy, cuppy. You spiritual person, you. So good. You're coming out of some sort of... everybody's different. For some people, this 5 has just been some emotional kind of tension and distress. For others, it's been a full-on dark night of the soul. I mean, it's just, it can run the gamut. So, but whatever it is, it's in your past, and right now, what's in your present is this solar light, and this solar light is trying to remind you of times in the past where things really worked out for you and you were really happy. And the reason why it's wanting to remind you of the past is so that you can anchor on that energy. And that way you have a sort of a context to receive the blessings that are coming in. A lot of times if you're just focused on what's not working, even when help comes, it doesn't get processed properly. We reject it. So heed that guidance and use your memory for one of its highest functions, and remember times when things were working out the way you wanted them. That's the reason why the reading is talking about that, is because it wants you to anchor your mind on that so that you can move forward and have even more of what that was. So the other thing about the 6 is it does for us what we cannot do for ourselves, because it is a solar light card, Aquarius, which means it's time for you to recognize that you're not quite as smart as you think you are. I know that's hard for an Aquarius. Aquarius, and I'm a double Aquarius, so I understand. My sun sign is Aries, but my rising and moon are Aquarius, so I get it. Our own intelligence is a blessing, but it's also it also is our detriment, because a lot of times we just assume that it's up to us to figure stuff out, because we always sort of do. And people look to us to figure things out. People lean on us to figure things out. And the mental skill set that we have as Aquarius is something that's real helpful to a lot of people and to us. But it's not helpful to the universe if we're not using it on its behalf. And sometimes we are our own worst enemy when we use our minds kind of separate from infinite intelligence. That's when you get some of the stuff that you've been going through. Is you're smart, but you're not that smart. You're not smart compared to infinite intelligence. So let infinite intelligence be your guide. Let infinite intelligence lift your mind and carry it into new areas. Allow yourself to see things so differently, Aquarius, that you're going to forget that you know how things are. See, this Five of Cups is you knowing how things are. And when you already know how things are because you're so smart, you're so smart, Aquarius, that nobody can tell you any different, right? And so that's just the way things are. And then you're stuck there. But instead, infinite intelligence is saying, wait a minute, what about the fact that the solar light is absolutely perfect in its knowledge, and that you're not? What about that idea? And that just that little momentary understanding, yeah, I'm smart, but I'm not that smart. I'm smart enough to get myself into trouble, but I'm not always smart enough to handle things that are beyond my sphere of influence, right? And it's important to understand our limitations as human beings and as intellectual beings, Aquarius. It's smart to understand that, because then we're open and receptive to the infinite possibilities that are available to us. But it's not because of our own ideas. It's because that we're letting go of old ideas and being open and willing to have new ideas to be revealed to us that are beyond what we could come up with on our own. All right. And then this Eight of Cups is all about intuitively receiving that knowledge and allowing ourselves to be guided and led, which is another thing Aquarius doesn't love. We can play lip service to it, but it's like, no, I know what I'm doing. No, I want to do it. It's like the impetulant little toddler. No, me. I'm smarter. I'm smart. Well, yeah, you're smart, but you're not that smart. Okay? So don't be an impetulant little toddler thinking that you know everything. Instead, what you want to do is be the innocent little child saying, what is this? What is that? What does this do? What is that for? And allow yourself to be taught. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to be led. That is a tall order for many Aquarius, because we do have a track record of being right. We have a really good track record of knowing what the heck we're talking about. So when it comes to these areas where we're clueless, it's hard for us to give up this need to be right, because it's served us so well in the past, and it will serve you well in the future, because you do have that intelligence. Yes, you do. But right now, it's not serving you. Right now, it's more about you being like a little child and remembering those times in the past where you were guided, remembering those times in the past where you were led, remembering what it was like to be. Just think back when you were a little kid. Just think back to that, and think back of when you didn't know what anything was and how excited you were to learn. And you were driving everybody around you crazy. What's that? Why? Right? That's how infinite intelligence wants you to respond to it. That's how it wants you to be. Tower, Two of Coins, Seven of Cups. It's all coming around to the best possible outcome you can imagine. But see, what happens is, for one thing, things had to get torn down. For some of you, it was a big deal. For some of you, it was just an annoying deal. This Five of Cups with the Tower, it was necessary for you to, on some level, and all of you are different, to have some things torn down. And for all Aquarius, I think what's had to be torn down is your idea that you know everything, that you know the way things are supposed to work out. And even if you don't think that you think like that, come on. It's okay. It's okay. We're all in the same boat. Yeah, there's a lot of ways that we as Aquarius, just because, like I said, it served us. It's not that we're being bad. It's not that we're being just impetulant little children. We're doing what we think works for us. Well, a lot of that stopped working for many of the Aquarius in the world recently. And the reason why wasn't because we were being punished. The reason why is because it was time for an upgrade. It was time to let go of some of those thought structures. It was time to let go of some of those worn out ideas, worn out ways of being, worn out misunderstandings of the way that things work that maybe helped at the time, but you've grown out of them. And so now a lot of you are being impatient about things, especially about how things are manifesting. It's just like, what's happening? How come it's not happening fast enough? Well, because sometimes things need time. Some things need time. When you're moving from one thought system to another thought system, you have to be patient with yourself. You have to be gentle and patient and kind and loving with yourself. It's going to happen in no time at all. And it's going to be great. And it's really not taking that long. It's actually, you're moving very quickly. It's just that I think sometimes this idea of you sitting in the I don't know is very uncomfortable for you. But it's okay not to know. In fact, it's a great affirmation, Aquarius, is that I don't know is the highest place for me. I don't know is the ultimate in wisdom for me. I don't know, but I'm willing to be shown is a good thing for you to say. And just enjoy not knowing. Again, thinking back of what it's like to just be a sponge of information, a sponge of learning. That's where you are right now. You are in a major learning phase where it's important before you're in that learning phase that you empty your mind like that empty rice bowl in Zen, or becoming like a little child in the New Testament. It means that it's hard to put new wine in old bottles. Right, so we want to just completely empty our mind and allow ourselves to say, I don't know what anything means. I don't know how to figure anything out, but I'm willing to be shown. And then infinite intelligence uses that powerful intellect of yours, Aquarius, for its highest purposes. And then before we end the reading, what's really important is the outcome, is the Seven of Cups, which is a complete and utter upgrade. Total upgrade in all areas. The cups are everything. Cups hold it all. The cups hold all of it. It's not just emotions, it's everything. It's everything that you could possibly need, want, or be in this world is what those cups can hold. And the 7 is an absolute and utter upgrade and turnaround. And remember that 7 means victory. So you're the victor here, not the victim. You're the victor. All of this is for you. All of what you're going through right now is for your benefit because the universe loves you so much. And it's not a bad thing that you're going through. It's not even a bad thing that you did go through. It was just that some of you didn't want to let go of some of the old, so hanging on to it was painful, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't any worse than knocking down an old, building so that you could build something wonderful in its place. But you can't expect that building to be built in a second. You just have to give it a little time, and it's happening, but look how beautiful it's going to be. 7 is all beauty. 7 is all beauty. And 7 is all improvement, all upgrade. Just all new. It's like when you, like one of those home improvement shows where they come in and they're like, okay, now you have to go away for 3 weeks and we're going to redo your home. And they come back in and it's just unbelievable. It's like they never could have dreamed that they could have such a beautiful home. That's what's happening for you. So that's what the 6 is all about. So work with that solar light. That's the interior decorators that are going to come in and change things for you for the better, right? Call on that solar light. You may also want to work with this Tower meditation if you have time over these next couple of weeks, Aquarius. It's called Letting Go of What Is Worn Out. You can find that on my website. And then also recognize that your intuition is off the charts. So you are being guided, you are being led, but you have to come from the point of view of, I don't know. I don't know is your highest mantra, because that makes you available for teaching and guidance, and you're going to be guided right into that upgrade, and that upgrade is amazing. All right, well, thank you for being here. We will see you in 2 weeks, Aquarius. Thanks so much to Suzanne and Diane for moderating. See you in 2 weeks, Aquarius. Blessed be.